Oh, can you hear me now? I'm so sorry. I did not realize I couldn't hear you. You couldn't hear me. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, Camille? Let me know. I had my mic off. Oh, can you hear me now? I'm so sorry. Oh. Let me know if you can hear me now. Okay, you can't hear me now? Facebook, can you hear me? You can't hear me, Tracy? Okay, awesome. It was me, y'all. It was me. My mic was off. I'm sorry. My mic was off. Spivey, I am streaming from the same platform. So it was my mic was off. So whether you're on Facebook or whether you're on YouTube, nobody could hear me because my mic was off. So we do have some viewers on YouTube now. I mean on Facebook now, and they can hear me. All right, so let's go back into it. All right, thank y'all for letting me know. I'm so glad that I looked and listened. All right, so from our marketing, session three's homework was about platform. Our topic today was about platform. So choose one platform and conduct an audit. What are your goals? What are the things that you feel needs to be improved? What are your what are your glows, the things that are going well for you? What are your grows, which are the things that you feel need to be improved? And what are you committed to improving over the next 90 days? And then you had some assignments where you were supposed to go and listen to some of the podcast episodes. But session three was all about like business analysis, like looking at where you currently are, what's going good for you, what's going not so good for you, what you are committed to improving, and what does that look like over the next 90 days. So for this one, we had one submission, and just due to capacity and timing, I'm unable to go all the way back to day one or yesterday to do homework review. So each day we're doing the reviews for that day's assignment only. And remember, the homework assignments are not for me. The homework assignments are for you to actually implement and execute what you're learning as you're learning. So it's to help strengthen you, it's to help build your muscle, it's to help you get in the habits of practicing and pivoting and adjusting the way that you're doing things. So typically the homework assignments usually are they're designed to take less than 10 minutes to do, because the goal is to not to overthink it. The goal is to use the prompts, to use the frameworks, and to start from somewhere. And if you find yourself hours and hours and hours, that really means that you're trying to move into perfection. And we really just want you to take imperfect action. Take action, take it imperfectly, but we've got to start from somewhere. We've got to, start going to this next level. We've got to start from somewhere. And so typically the homework is the starting place. So you were to choose one platform. So Twanika right now is the only person that has submitted her homework. We had, a lot of participation the last few nights or whatnot. However, Twanika was the only one to submit hers for this. So her platform that she audited for herself was Instagram. Her glows is that her captions are strong, and she had 3,200 views in the last 30 days. She had 3.2K views in the last 30 days. However, her grows or some of her improvements that she needs to make include some of her lifestyle images not aligning with her leadership heavy captions. So I think that that's a great observation to make here. And that she also does not have a power positioning statement in her bio. And her goal and her plan over the next 90 days is to show up, anchoring herself in leadership authority to build visibility before her launch on December 19th. Okay. And so she's putting herself on a 30-day real challenge. So during our VIP session, I put one of our participants, I challenged her to film reels of herself for the next 30 days because there was a lot of quotes or a lot of stock images or whatnot. And so I encouraged her to stop hiding behind that content and to actually show up as the content for the next 30 days and to just get comfortable with putting video out. And one of the things she said today was that when she finally made the decision and made the mental shift and, you know, internally made the decision to do it, she was flooded with ideas and literally just started creating. And so Twanika is going to put herself on that same challenge to actually show up filming reels, face to camera reels, where she is able to provide valuable information. People are seeing her face, so they're able to connect with her and they're able to get used to seeing her face and her voice. Okay. So super excited for you. All right. Letitia says LinkedIn was her platform. Her glow was that she's had 42% growth in followers over the last year. Congratulations. 20% year to date and 8% in the last 90 days. Her grow is consistent posting. Now, here's the thing. If you had 42% growth, then that means that even though you're not posting as consistently as you would like to, then perhaps the content that you are creating is attracting, unless you are, manually researching people and manually making connections. But I know that on LinkedIn, just from my research and a lot of the training that I've had, like in every other day, 2 to 3 times per week is solid on LinkedIn, because you also have to go and engage with other people's content. So your commitment is to do 3 posts per week and daily comment engagement, which is what I was just saying. So super excited to see how you continue to grow, Letitia. And Spivey says, your glows is that you just started back on social media, so your accounts need consistent TLC. And your grows is to clarify your messaging. And so hopefully through the activities that we did on days 1 and 2, that helped you to clarify your messaging. And your 90-day goals is to show up online every single day, get your website up, and get your tier 1 product recorded, audited, and pre-launched. Love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I love these goals. I love this awareness. I love the fact that you guys took some time to audit your own progress and to audit and to see, like what's going good for you, what hasn't been going well, or what needs some improvement. So we want to look at this as, again, what's going great, what can be improved, and then what are the actions we're going to take to improve the thing. Remember, this is about making 1% shifts. 1% shifts can help you to arrive in a totally different destination. Okay? A totally different destination. So Letitia said, okay, so your growth is based on content. So that means that even though you're not posting 3 times a week, the content that you are posting is really resonating with your audience because you're consistently growing. So yes, if you post more frequently, then you're likely going to, grow at an exponential rate as well. Super excited for you. Shirley in Facebook says, I post 3 times a week on LinkedIn and I've seen a huge uptick in my following. My goal is to hit 2,000 people by end of the year, and I'm already at 1,672. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Love it. I love the plans. I love the fact that you've taken some time to look at your analytics, look at your data, see what's going well, look at, assessing those gaps, and then coming up with a plan to address the gap. And that's what that's what business is about. And that's what's required in marketing as well, except for it can't be, like in every now and then, in every now and again process that you take yourself through. When you are looking at your marketing analytics, this is something that you want to look at every single month. You want to look at your marketing every month, so that you can know what adjustments to make in real time. So it's not going to be like oh, this is an every now and again. This is one. No, every month you need to be looking at your analytics. You need to be looking at your emails, how many emails that you send, how many posts did you put up, how many podcast episodes did you record and release, what's the data there, where do you want to be 3 months from now, and then creating plans as well as actual days to plan out your content, but like sitting down and mapping out that process for how you're going to achieve those things. And I know for many of you all, especially those of you all who are still working a full-time career, you're like, how can I do this? My content creation day was on Sunday evenings, where I would sit down, I would literally get a calendar, I would map out my content for the week. Then I would sit down and create the content, create the graphics, and put them all in a scheduler. So that way, while I was at work, I still had content that was auto posting. It was auto posting. Okay. Auto posting. So if you're not already using a scheduler, you definitely want to use a scheduler so that you're not having to sit there and come up with content and then manually post it all the time. Okay. Shirley says on Facebook, my opportunity lies in engaging with other people's content. Thanks for the reminder. It's not that I don't want to. I simply forget because it takes a lot out of me to post my content that I just wanted to throw my phone to the wall once I hit enter. So again, this comes back to what we were talking about earlier today during session 3, right? Like, let's adjust the way that we're looking at content, because many of us look at content like a chore. But instead of looking at it like it's a chore, like it's just one more thing for you to do, you got to look at it like it's going to help to attract opportunities. It's going to help position you for more opportunities. It's going to call out to your prospects who will become your clients. And it's going to allow your voice to be heard above all the noise. But if you don't share, if you don't put anything out, then the very people that need you, they're busy listening to other folks who likely are detrimental to them. Okay. So you guys said the LinkedIn scheduler is so convenient. Yeah, I mean, a lot of platforms have their own scheduler now. Like Instagram has their own scheduler. You guys are saying LinkedIn has their own scheduler. Facebook has their own scheduler as well. A lot of the platforms have built-in schedulers. The only thing about those built-in schedulers, which I don't mind them, because you can repurpose across all the platforms, but you'll have to manually schedule out each of those. Whereas if you use a scheduler, you can put the post in there one time, and then with the toggle of a button, just dictate where you want all of that content to go. And then it'll auto post to all platforms. All right. Well, this wraps up our day 3 homework audit. Thank you for those of you all who submitted your assignment for review. Super excited about tomorrow. Tomorrow is day 4, and we're talking about pricing and the Monetize Your Book Challenge. And in case you are watching this on YouTube, because everyone can see this on YouTube, for YouTube, if you didn't sign up for the September challenge, you definitely want to sign up for the October challenge. I think that the October challenge might be our last challenge of the year. So super excited. Super, super excited. All right, guys. You guys have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.